Good afternoon, guys. It's Leslie at Inskeep Bakers. Oh, I was trying to beat the rain. Hi, Abel. You getting wet? And that didn't happen. Oh, I did all my chores this morning. Went in, had some lunch, and coming back out now to get you guys some footage on who is due in April, because it's April 1st and we've got some due in the next few days. Hi, Naners. I will also get you guys a sneak peek at Ritz's babies, because I'm gonna put this out before I do her delivery video. We got 1.8 inches of rain last night. Everything is wet and a mess and swampy, and it's raining again now. It's supposed to rain, I think, for the next couple days. So, well, with all that rain we had, this whole floor in here was wet and just kind of mucky from, I guess, what was flowing through. I had to clean all that up this morning. Oh, I'm covered in mud from the babies climbing all over me. You guys are stinkers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 does due in April. And to start off, it'll kind of be 50-50 on who actually goes first. We have Rosie. I have a time frame of April 5th to kind of April 12th, I believe, is when she's due. And then Trinity is due April 6th. Rolo's April 9th. Rolo's April 8th. Maple is April 9th. And so on. So she may not be the first one actually to deliver, but we're going to start with her because she has the first possible due date. Doing much better, but I still have some sinus crud, so bear with me. So this is the Blazin' Rosie. She she came to us in 2022 when we got a whole herd of 12 that we brought home. She has had, let's see, she had 3 kids. She had triplets in 2020. Then she wasn't bred again until she kidded with us in 2023. She had 1 doe, which is Aria's Doling Diamond. She was born, let's see, her birth date is 2/27 of 19. She is bred, babies are kicking me in my arm. She was bred to Sid, and like I said, I think 4.5 to 4.12, we'll see. I have 3 with a question mark, but then I wrote in 3-4, and I have 4 underlined. So that must have meant that I was pretty confident on 3, but I think there's 4. And Rosie will be a 5-year-old third freshener, and she is a daughter of Apani. Let's see. Her and Cupid share the same sire, and Taya obviously is her sister. So we'll see. Maybe we can take bets on who actually goes first once you guys see the whole video. Let me know who you think down in the comments on which one's going to go first. She had her hoofs trimmed. She's been clipped. Udder is there, but I can't say non-existent, but it's definitely not anywhere close to full. So we'll see. Okay, up. I'm gonna say up second. Up possible first is Trinity. Ooh, kind of like a hot mess. She was standing under the hay feeder, so she's covered in hay. She must have been outside when it was raining because she's damp. But this is Alabar Trinity. She is Destiny's twin sister. She was born February 16th of 2018, and we got her in 2020 when we got Karma and all of them. So, let's see, Trinity is bred to Lucifer, due, I believe, on April 6th. And I had 2 to 3 kids written down, and I crossed it out and wrote 3 to 4. Excuse me. And I have 4 underlined. She doesn't look all that big. I mean, bigger than she has been in the past, but I'm guessing there's probably maybe 3. She will be a 6-year-old 5th freshener. Oh, she had in 2020, she had 1 buck, and that would have been Huckleberry, who we ended up getting later on. In 21, she had 2 does. In 22, she had 1 buck, 1 doe. In 23, she had 2 bucks, 1 doe, which is Twizzler. So then she is related to Destiny's her sister, Twizzler is her daughter, and then Karma obviously is her niece. So I don't know. Kind of excited to see what she has. She's a possibility on my sale list this year, so she may go in milk or dry. I know you didn't like that, did you? I'm sorry. So, we'll see. Third, what is the deal? Third up on my list, I'm going to scoot back and just let her have her space. She's not liking it. Third up on my list is Rolo. So Rolo, her name is Inskeep Acres, APLF Rolo. So that's for Apani and Lucifer, the AP and the LF. She was born 1/26 of 23. So she was Apani's daughter from last year. Oh, she is bred to Artie. Really, Ritz? Alright, she is bred to Artie. So I am super excited for these babies. She is due, I have 4/8 with a question mark. I don't have it on here. I don't remember if I saw her bred or if I saw a muck butt or if that's just kind of what I'm guessing. I have 3 to 4 kids written down with the 3 underlined. So she's not looking really big. Ooh, I can feel a baby over there. So my guess is 3 for her. She will be a 1-year-old first freshener. Said she's Apani and Lucifer. So let's see, she first freshener, so she hasn't had any kids yet. Huh. I thought this was for a long time. This is the goat that Aria was going to choose as her goat. And then she ended up deciding on Rosie's doling, and that was who she chose. So I get to keep Rolo for myself. But she is just a little bit of icing on the cake. These are all moon spots. And she has blue eyes. So she's pretty flashy. Not that it matters for show or milk in the pail, but she makes her fun to look at. She's got a nice little udder bump going. Looks like she'll have some pretty good sized teats, but you don't really know for sure kind of what their udder and teats look like until at least 2 to 3 freshenings in. So, she doesn't care. She's eating. Possible 4th up on the list is my Maple. She doesn't care. She's eating. So this is Inskeep Acres Maz's Maple Pecan. So Mazakeen is her mom. She is one of quads from 2 years ago. That was Mazakeen and Houdini. Houdini was a treble buckling, and so her full littermate sister is Delphine, who is one of Ruby's goats, and I think Delphine is due in the next day or two. So super excited to see what they have. But she was born 4/13 of 22. She will be a 2-year-old first freshener this year. So she was bred to Artie as well, so I'm super excited there. I have a due date of 4/9 with a question mark. Ritz, can you stop shaking them, please? She's not happy with me. Anyway, I have 3 to 4 kids written down with 3 underlines, so I think she has triplets. I don't know, we'll see. Her mom had twins the first time and quads her second time, so I guess it seems to be a family thing. From what I'm understanding is very large litters. Huh. She's got barely a little udder bump going. She does have kind of short teeth, so I'm really hoping when she freshens, and then maybe even next year or second freshening, that they get a little bit bigger. But I'm really hoping with her being a Mazakeen Houdini cross, looking at Treble's udder, that she will have a better fore-udder attachment, and I was hoping better teat size, but it's not looking like it, and just a little more capacity. And then breeding her with Artie, I'm hoping that we can get at least one doeling from her that improves on that even more. So that's what I'm hoping for, but who knows, we'll see. Yes, she's still here. Up 5th is Karma. I guess I'm just kind of hoping for a doeling from her this year, but she's a great goat. She shows well. She's got a good udder. She's just not my favorite. So this is the Red Haven Destiny's Karma. Her birth date is 10/8 of 2020. And we got her in 2020 when she was a kid. We bought 5 goats from the farm all at one time. I bought her mom, Destiny, her aunt, Trinity, her, and I think Sugar, and the buckling Houdini that we used to have. We got all of them at the same time. So babies are bouncing around in there. So Karma is bred to Chip. Expected due date of 4/10. Ritz is moving her gate, so you guys are bouncing. Expected due date of about 4/10. I have 2 to 3 on here with 2 underlined, so I'm thinking twins. She will be a 4-year-old third freshener. And she has, in 2022, she had a single doe, which is Kringla, who is bred this year. And last year she had a single buckling. So she's kind of on the single kick. So I'm hoping that 2, maybe 3, actually stands out this year. She does look a little bit bigger than normal. I think I can feel, well, I can definitely feel one on the other side. So that probably means there's one right in here. She's got a partially full udder, but, you know, she's still got 9 more days to go. So we'll see. And then she'll probably be for sale in milk, if anybody's interested. Number 6 on my list is Big Mama, Destiny. So she could be 5th or 6th, or kind of depending on how they go before her. But Destiny and her daughter Karma are both due on the same day. So there's a chance one could go before the other. But from breedings, I just put her as 6th on my list. So this is Alabar Destiny, twin sister to Trinity. Birth date is 2/16/18, and we got her in 2020, again when we bought the group of 5. She will be a 6-year-old 5th freshener this year. 2020 she had 1 doe, that was Karma. 2022 she had 3 does, that is Milano or Bud, and then her sister Mac. Last year she had 1 buck, 1 doe. And this year I have her due on 4/10. She was bred to Lucifer, so excited about that. Last time she was bred to Lucifer, she had the 3 does. Bud was one of them, so I really liked how they turned out, so I did that cross again. I have her as 3 to 4 with the 4 underlined, but going back and looking, there is a good chance that she has a 5th in there. And by the size of her, she is huge, even compared to when she had triplets. So, as much as I don't normally, I say I don't bring them out and give them extra feed because I don't want huge babies, pretty confident she has 4, very well 5 in there. She has been getting quite a bit of extra feed just to make sure that she has enough to feed all those babies. Even if it's only 3 or 4, she delivered pretty good sized triplets on her own, so I'm not too worried about it. She hasn't lost really any weight, or body condition has stayed really well. She's got a decent little udder bump going, but it's not huge. I think last year she didn't fill out until really right towards the end. So, if she's our record breaker this year, I'm going to be excited but overwhelmed. You know, the most we've ever had is quads, so quads is a lot. A lot of our moms can feed them. Some of them I have to supplement, some of them I have to pull and bottle feed completely, so I don't know. She fed 3 just fine on her own. I think she could probably do 4. I don't think she could feed 5, so we'll just have to see what her udder looks like and how many she has. Hi, Big Mama. She is hungry. She doesn't care. I've been trying to take kind of progression pictures every now and then just to show how big she actually gets. I have number 7 due is Bean. Oh, she kind of looks like a hot mess at the moment. She was out in the rain and hail, so this is Alabar Moscato's Jelly Bean. I think we brought her home like on National Jelly Bean Day, or maybe she was born on National Jelly Bean Day, so that's how she got the name Jelly Bean, and Bean is just stuck for short. So obviously in her name she is Moscato's daughter. We bought her, we liked her, we ended up buying Moscato and Sangria, who are sisters, because we liked Bean. So she was born 2/16/2019, and this year she will be a 5-year-old 3rd freshener. She did not settle last year, so she did not kid. In 2021 she had 1 buck, 1 doe. In 2022 she had 1 buck, 1 doe, and that is Biscotti. So this year she is bred to Chip. I have a due date of 4/15 with a bunch of question marks. I don't think I saw her bred. I'll have to look and see if that's like the first possible due date, or if That's my guess from ultrasounds. I don't remember. And I have her written down as 3 kids. And she looks huge compared to what she's looked like in the past with twins. So I believe that. I definitely believe she could have at least 3 in there. I don't think she has any more, but she definitely looks bigger than when she had twins. So I guess we'll see how that goes. We'll see if 415 is relatively close or if I'm way off, and thinking 3. She's got a pretty good size udder going though already. And so far, it's kind of been true the whole, you know, they have a really full udder. They have a lot of boys, or you know, they know that they need to have more milk to feed boys. Everybody that's had at least 1 girl or more girls than boys has their udder has not been full so far this year. So we'll see. Like Fergie, I said, I'm afraid she's got a couple boys in there because her udder was big and full, and that's what she had. Everybody else, I think she's the only one that's been all boys, unless there's been a single boy like trebles. So we'll see. Let's not make this all boys, okay? Beans. More than likely Bean will be on my sale list as well, either in milk or dry. So hoping for at least 1 girl in there to keep. 8th up on our list for April is Spre Baby. She is a Cupid Tony daughter. So this is Inskeep Acres CP Cupid, MT for Mr. T, Spre. She was born 2/13 of 23. So she will be a 1-year-old first freshener this year. I had 3 Dolings, from last year that were very fast growing. So we bred the 3 of them for yearling first fresheners. I don't normally like to do that, but they were just big kids. She's bred to Lucifer. That was not my choice that I had written down, but apparently she had other plans because she escaped the fence and went and found Lucifer's pen. So we're going to have Spre Lucy babies. I have a due date of 4/17, and I have 2 to 3 kids written down with 3 underlined. So we'll see. She's not very big, but being a Cupid daughter, she may be able to hide them very well. I don't know. She is the full sibling to Ghost. So, I mean, obviously they kind of look alike. She did not get the blue eyes that he did from their dad, but she is also polled, being bred to Lucy. Well, polled and maybe a bunch of white is about all look-wise that we'll get, but I'm hoping that being bred to Lucifer improves on Cupid's udder. She's got a pretty good udder, but it's kind of flat. It needs a little more extension front and back and capacity. Other than that, I really like it. So Lucifer has some really good udders behind him. Hi, Missy. She doesn't care. She's a lover, just like her brother, though. She was not happy to get on the stand with me either. Last one, due for April, number 9, is Honey. She's out munching on hay in the sprinkling rain out there, so she's a little wet. I call her Honey Buns, but her name is actually Inskeep Acres TB LF Biddo Honey. So the TB is Treble, her mom, and LF is Lucifer, her dad. And she was born 1/31 of 23. So she will be a 1-year-old first freshener as well. She is bred to Ghost, so Spre's brother. And I have a due date of 4/27 with a question mark. and 1 to 2 kids. She kind of follows her mom. Her mom typically, I think she had multiples in the past, but she has had singles for me kind of each year. So we'll see. I would prefer 2 on a first freshener. She still has the rest of this month to go, so she's got time to gain some size. Hoping for 2. She's like, quit touching me. She's got the tiniest little udder bump going. I think her teats are going to be really nice like her mom's, so excited to see. Huh, honey buns? She's a super sweetheart too. Her Rolo and Spre, they all are. She's too busy eating to care right now though. Alright, Honey is finishing up her grain, so I'm going to give you a sneak peek of Ritz and her babies. This is doling. She was number 2. Hi, Ritz. This is her buckling. He was number 3. This is a doling. She was the first one born. And kind of hard to see her. She's trying to fight to eat right now with somebody. This is a doling. She was, oh, that was the 4th one born. Hello, ma'am. Can you say hi? So, number 1. Number 2 has got kind of a swirl on her head. You don't want me to see them? Hey. Number 3 is, whoa, the buckling. And there's number 4. She was eating. She's a lighter color, a little bit than the rest of them. I think she'll be more like Ritzy. Well, that's our 9 does due in April. Hopefully, what's today, the 1st? Hopefully this will be your April 3rd video and we'll get it out, hi Remy, before anyone kids yet this month. Oh, this is our rainy mess. It's been so nice being dry. See if we can find some dogs for our outro. There's one. That's it, guys. Have a good day. See ya on the next one.